forsaken us. We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy of this conjunction, the trolls, the corpse-eaters, the werewolves, did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Shit. Mountain pass. Computer. You're running out of juice.
You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Isn't there something you ought to be doing?
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eye.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flesh. True, but he's reliable. Like the hogwash day. She's tackling the right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice. She'll get to.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri will understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in a circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. The blind. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still... Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Al-Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
Please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse? Maybe if you fall. What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in your steps. Siri, cut it out.
Me, Geralt. I'll fall. Your legs are longer. So just run. No, Vesemir's got that look.
Anything to say for yourself, lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from Al-Ghul.
By markings, and to a tigress that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. Used my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me. Rascal, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by doing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals. He's barely a novice.
3.
Shut up and
Give it a gun. Never lock and striking, young lady. Dodge.
position, Siri. Footwork. Remember.
Whoa, is a fly trapped in? Do it. Whoa, is a fly trapped today. Again. Whoa, is a fly trapped in today. Do it again. Whoa, is a fly trapped in amber today. Do it again. This will be quick and painful. Fly in amber. Do it again. Whoa, is a fly trapped today. Do it again. Slow as a slow as a fly trapped in amber. Again. Training Siri. Harry. Siri. Holds a sword. What the blazes? Protect. Repulse. Strike. Counter strike. Maybe a storm.
Jugular.
Today we'll go through witches' signs. Let's start with the Quen. Siri, Quen is sometimes called the witch shield. Now watch carefully. Who's next? Cast it. This. No. For the. What now? All right, Geralt. Come on. Damn it! See that? Art will not. Time. Damn it! I hate this feeling. That's out of your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt. Tomfoolery! Enough! Siri, move if I want to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry. Quen will dampen the blow. training at will.
What? Shoot him, kid. Siri, get down here.
Soon as she's back to polishing all the swords at Care.
For you. What the? Vesemir.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen, relaxing there next to me.
Triss?
Yennefer. Isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you?
Mm-hmm.
True to... We'll find...
When Ciri. Then we...
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, like a stump.
It was just...
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Might have overlooked Intin.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet. All we can do is follow our trails.
Looking for it and give me the letter. Ah, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn.
That's private. Very. Private.
Aha.
Back on topic.
Tooth. Wait.
I hit. Not your luck.